I'm Solison. Welcome to my channel. This is the Untamed Oracle. A message is really coming in strong from your spirit guides, but we're clearing this space, tapping in deeper into spirit. Okay. So a message is wanting to come through today, a message from your spirit guides. And the main message that I'm getting when I was meditating this morning was to trust in what you love and to continue to do it, and it will take you where you need to go. So that is the main message from your spirit guides. Trust in what you love. Trust in what you love. Keep following the things that you love. So many times we're told, and it's already implanted into us and into our society, and what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go to college or get a job. It follows this prescription. Go to school and then, get a house, depending on what country you live in. But everything is kind of laid out, and I get for you in your life, like there was a set plan, maybe set by your parents or what the generations in your family have done, but you are not meant to follow that same path that everyone in your family or everything in everyone in your culture is following. You need to trust in what you love, which is counterintuitive, but it's trust and go with what feels good to you. And as you do so, that's putting you on the path. You're in the Tao, you're in the flow, and it's going to take you where you need to go. Because your life has purpose that is coming through really strong. And when I pull some cards on what your purpose is, a few different messages have come out. One of them is you are here to expose false people and false structures and false things. People are wearing masks everywhere we go, and they don't like that you liberate people and situations from falsity, from deception. You have truth. You have this intuition with the Queen of Cups. You have this intuition that tells you what's really going on in this situation. You can read underneath the mask, underneath what people are presenting. And I also got the Coffin card. And for me, that is like you've survived a lot of people's attempts to take you down, either physically or energetically and emotionally. Like that they've tried to bury you. They've tried to make you go away in some ways, but you keep rising like the phoenix from the ashes. You've survived a lot of hardship, and other people have not necessarily supported you in that. They have taken you down more than helped you. But because of this, you've experienced a lot of ego death. Like you have kind of died metaphorically and reborn. Certain identities have died. I don't know if you've had deaths in your life, you've lost jobs, you've had to move, you've lost everything. But you have you've gone through so much massive change where the old self died and there was a new self. So your life purpose is basically expansion too, like expanding and bringing justice and continuing to grow, like die and be reborn, die and be reborn. And you show others, you're healing others. You are a healer. You're meant to help people find the tools, almost like teach them how to follow their heart. Just like that's your guidance, is to continue to trust that. Because all the messages around tell us not to do that. And that is the main message. I also got the Archangel Michael card. And from the deck, actually, the Archangel Michael was coming out really strong. So I pulled a card from that deck. And the guidance was to ask for help. So specifically with your spirit guides and angels, whatever source that you believe in, loved ones that have passed away, they have to honor our autonomy. If we're energetically pushing them away, they are just kind of patiently waiting for us to invite them and their insight in, and but they're your soul family. Your soul family is trying to reach you, but you need to ask. You need to be open. You need to say, "Can you help me?" Even in your mind. and that allows them to have access and to interact with you, because everything is based on our agency and our free will. So even if you have guides all around you, they have to be invited in. So I'm going to pull some more cards. I'm also getting the number 11, 12, and 13. I'm getting, you are learning how to, because of your life, like your life experiences, you're learning how to alchemize all the things that you've gone through, all those attempts on your life, essentially, all those times, the betrayals that people have tried to take you down, and you're learning to be the alchemist and transmute those, not only for yourself to give your soul the elevation that it wants and it's craving, but also to help heal others. I'm getting water and the lotus. We are sons and daughters of the earth. You are a son or a daughter of the earth. And I'm getting like, let go of the guilt. There's a little thread of guilt that goes into your shadow, like your unconscious, your shadow side. And the message is you are innocent. It's like I'm hearing, you were just a little girl. You were just a little girl. You were just a little boy. Like you are innocent. There's a part of you that will never lose its innocence. And it lives within you. And whatever the guilt is related to, Spirit is pointing me to tell you that you are innocent. You are innocent. I'm also getting, so part of this is like, I'm getting crying and the tears. There's a part of you when you're at night, late at night, when you're just reflecting or you're trying to go to sleep, or when you're by yourself, when you're able to find those moments by yourself, there's a part of you that starts to realize that you are sad. And it's a soul sad. Hitting that with the tears. Part of you has been crying, so sad. It's like a soul orphan energy. And you cover that up a lot. People can't really see that side of you. They think that you're fine, and you are fine. You act fine. You move things forward. You keep building. But there's a part of you that's really, really sad. And Spirit is directing me, your angels and your spirit guides are directing me to tell you that your tears are sacred. Your tears are sacred. I just keep getting the soul sad. Like that's how deep it penetrates into your body. And it's not like you have your composure. You are moving things forward, building. That's why people wouldn't see it, but there's a part of you that is just so sad. And I'm getting with your spirit, a message from your spirit guides, like we have been walking beside you all this time. We are walking beside you. We are with you. And like the loved ones, ancestors, who specifically, Spirit, are we talking about? I'm getting grandfather. Maybe poverty and sudden wealth. Maybe your grandfather was poor, but then he suddenly got wealthy. He loves to travel. Or a male ancestor, sudden change. He's like concerned for you. So I don't know who that could be, but that's the male energy. And I'm getting, okay, so this is a Qigong thing that's coming through, a download. I'm a medical Qigong doctor. So there's something really powerful in your sigh. So if you can just like when you breathe, because I'm getting with this soul sadness and this soul orphan, and maybe all the people that have tried to take you down, you've developed like this armor, and I'm feeling it in your upper body. Like it's really stiff. It's like hard to move. And so like you've had to have this armor to protect yourself from basically annihilation. And so one of the things that can release that energy, because it's so stiff, besides Qigong, which is great, or Tai Chi or something like that, is just to let yourself sigh. Because when we have that armor, we actually have to be stoic and we're stiff, and it does protect us energetically, but we need to soften it when we're safe. And and so if you can just like and the last thing that is coming through is to put your hands on your lower abdomen so you can anchor that breath and let yourself. So sometimes the tears are so far, like deep in us, that we can't even access them. And if you have a hard time crying, this is what can help you. So hands on lower abdomen. Oh, okay. So because your body is tired. Your body is tired. Maybe you recently, I got the Tower card. Maybe you've recently had like some sort of health scare or a health issue challenge come up. But your body is meant to move to a slower pace. You do not have to wear the armor in the same way that you used to, even though it feels like you do. Maybe you feel super alone and not supported right now. Yeah, well, I'm getting that with the Five of Pentacles. But one of the things with the releasing and letting go of that energy that's like blocked up in your upper back, your heart chakra area, your throat, if it's affecting your shoulders, is we need two things to be able to let go, because we have different phases in our life where we have to be armored, but then eventually we want to take that armor off and be able to take that armor off. And so you need a witness, so someone else witnessing, but mostly yourself to witness, to go back, even if you're just sitting with memories and reflections, but then also expression. So when we're going through things, sometimes we just have to hold it all together and we just have to like soldier on and carry on. So all of that processing kind of gets stuck in our body. So this is where you can kind of go back to things that you read in the past, old pictures, and then have a way to witness and release and cry or be angry. Use your voice now. And that will help you let go, because the tears are the release and the surrender. So when I was asking Spirit earlier, like, what are the blocks? Because the main message is to trust in what you love. Trust in what you love and continue to do it, and it will take you where you need to go. And I got some messages, and I'm going to pull some more cards too. I got the wealthy man 3 times. And I was like, okay, the blocks. And I also got it, the wealthy man showing up independently. 13. Like I got benefactor of some kind. And it's a block to your temple path. It's a block to staying with what you love, because I got that, or yeah, staying with what you love. So I also got the card expectation and waiting. So the other block is maybe you've been waiting for someone, or waiting for a man, a wealthy man, to show up, this like knight in shining armor. Maybe you have been in waiting energy and just kind of like not taking your life by the horns and doing it. But remember, it's not take life by the horns to like strive and push through and prove yourself and grind and wrestle. It's no, take your life by the horns by going after what you love. And I also got, like, when I asked what do you love, I'm getting travel and adventures. You love growing, you love expansion, you love evolving your soul and having new experiences, and like you're curious. I get also that you love your job, potentially like occupation, and you love thinking. I got that twice. This one came out again. So but that's also one of the messages that came through with your blocks, that you love thinking, but sometimes that thinking and that fantasy obsession, particularly that kind of thinking, can be a block to your life purpose and trusting in what you love. So, but you love thinking. I also got that you kind of like challenging authority, or you like challenging like systems and being an advocate for people who need justice, people who are hurting, people who like helping people make things right, making things right for others. I also got that you like creativity, sewing and creating, and like being in your own space and doing your own thing, and you have lots of things that you actually love to do. So I would start making a list. So because sometimes it's like I don't really feel like doing anything, or Sometimes it feels like you don't have that many hobbies because it doesn't fit like the standard hobbies that you think people do. But you have lots of things that you actually love to do, and creative thinking is one of them. I also got that you love money and you love good health. You love like being healthy, or you want to focus more on that. So keep trusting what you love. Look at it as a menu. So like made you make that list of the things that you love, and just even random things like daydreaming or reading a book, or taking a bath, or collecting leaves, whatever it is, flowers. I've okay, I got this other card. You can look at that list and just keep following where your soul is calling. So like a menu, like if you're going to a restaurant and there's this menu and it's like, well, might not be that hungry, or why am I at this restaurant? Or sometimes we feel that way, but there's usually something we can find on the menu that we pick. And so the things that you love, sometimes if you're not like driven by like strong passion in the moment, you can look at the menu and you can just, okay, like which one feels the best to me right now? What feels the best? Okay, I'm going to pick that one and I'm going to do it. So that's what I got with that. I also got, when asking about your life purpose, so you are a strong person. You are a strong individual with a lion energy. And you also have this like regal spiritual aura about you. But you're there to expose people, expose false systems, and to heal others. You are like the angel of strength. You're so strong because you know what it's like to be like basically have people out to get you your whole life in some way, and then rise above, be that phoenix rising from the ashes, and then to be able to take the lessons and that wisdom that you've learned from those experiences and help other people. It's super powerful. So I'm going to get one more card related to that. Yeah, Healer of the Ages. You got, so many healing cards. And the World. Like, you are really powerful energy. You are meant to be here. You have a strong purpose. Your spirit guides are wanting you to know how important and special you are. And you can often forget when you're so busy doing for others, or your jobs and occupation, or your responsibilities, that you forget you don't have time so to really drop into some of the other elements of life. But even though you are super intuitive, and that part of you that's been sad, sometimes maybe it's because you've been also waiting for something to arrive. A lot of us women are sold this like fantasy love story that your prince will come. You almost like your life can't begin until you find your person. So maybe you've been sad because you've been let down so many times but I think that you need to let go of the expectations of what you thought your life was going to look like. Stop being in that waiting energy. Stop waiting. Stop being obsessively pining over someone, or the idea of finding someone, if this resonates with you. And find your own Nine of Pentacles. Find your own personal fulfillment and happiness, and just trust that you will be where you need to go. You will be exactly where you're meant to be. So that is the strong message coming out. You guys are, not you guys, you are amazing soul. If you clicked on this reading, I am specifically trying to tune into those individuals who are soul orphans, the ones that have hearts full of integrity and purity, but also they're alone and they're kind of, because of that, you're a way shower. I like to think of myself as like the mother of those soul orphans, because I attract them in my practice and in life, and I wanted to have a greater scope, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. So if you found this is meant for you, and thanks for sticking around the whole reading. Stay wild, stay sovereign, stay untamed. I love you so much.